ready to witness tragedy overnight.
Well, guys, it has almost been 5 years since Genshin Impact first came out, and to call these 5 years eventful would be an understatement. The early videos on my channel serve as proof of that. From review bombing Google in their own app store to going up against the Shrek community and losing, there is simply no shortage of crazy stories when it comes to the Genshin community over these last few years. But one thing that has been consistent ever since the game first came out is the fact that it actually ruined many relationships. Back in 2024, someone posted about how their friend's fiance ended their relationship.
I need to spend $2,000 for my waifu.
What was her reasoning? Well,
look at her honkers.
Cheating on him with fictional characters. She would spend hours role-playing and looking at spicy fan art of those characters from Genshin. How about this guy who had to end his relationship because his girlfriend refused to travel with him on vacation since she didn't want to miss her daily quest?
What? What? No way.
What do you even get from the daily quests? Like a few primal gems, probably. That's it.
Probably.
I need my primal gems, like 20 primal gems. I'm like, I need to play for like 5 days straight just to get one pole, but you know, that's besides the point. Like,
sorry, babe, can't fly over. I gotta get my gem. Holy fuck.
Prioritizing like 20 primal gems over your boyfriend is actually wild.
That's insane.
You can't even get a pole with that. Like what?
Up with their boyfriend in game chat. They didn't text, they didn't call, they broke up with them in game chat. There is no shortage of stories like this, but what shocked me is the fact that one just occurred in 2025. We're talking about a couple who was engaged, okay? They were about to get married. They were so close. The woman had a ring on her finger and the guy had proposed to her. But now their entire marriage is at risk. Everything's about to be called off. The parents are involved fighting with each other, all because of Genshin Impact. I wish this was a joke, guys. I mean, seriously, it's so ridiculous. We have to talk about it. So let's do this. All right, so for you to
sorry, honey, I spent our whole wedding money for a chance to get my waifu.
I need my waifu, she's more important.
Farina.
You're temporary. Waifus are forever.
Oh my fucking god. Proceeds to unplug.
Understand how this marriage got ruined, we have to talk about Genshin's gacha system. The most important currency in Genshin Impact are primogems, alright? You can earn these in-game, but you can also spend money to get them. You use them in order to buy intertwined fates. These will allow you to wish on a banner. Your goal when wishing on a character banner is to get a 5-star character. If I were to wish once on this banner, then the odds of me getting a 5-star are 0.6%. If I'm lucky enough to get a 5-star character, then a coin is flipped. If I win the coin flip, I get the character I want, which in this case would be Farina. If I lose the coin flip, I get a standard character from the standard character banner that no one wants, and I have to try again. But this time, there won't be any coin flip. But the thing is, getting the 5-star character that you want is only the beginning for some people, because that's where constellations come in. After getting a 5-star character, I can wish for that character 6 more times. And for every copy I get from them, I can activate a constellation. These are extra passive abilities that you cannot unlock unless you get copies of this character. By the time you reach the 6th constellation...
Woohoo! Yippee! So wait, what's the point of constellations? Do they do something in the game? I'm not a Genshin player.
I haven't played Genshin in years.
Oh.
I have no idea. I'm assuming it just makes them stronger.
I mean,
like it gives them an ability or something.
It would
That's
make
my
sense.
guess, because I haven't played in years.
Yeah. My friend who's normal, I swear he's normal, but he's heavily into Genshin.
Those two in the same sentence still make sense.
I know it's an anomaly, I swear. Did you know that the first rule of Genshin Impact is the age of consent is 18?
The character would have changed so drastically that they won't just be overpowered. They will undergo a full kit conversion. So if they're a damage dealer, well, guess what? Their damage is multiplied by 10 now, and they're also a healer. It changes everything. And the only way to get it is to get copies of the character. There's no other ways to earn it. If you don't farm in-game and only spend money, then getting a C6 character with all 6 constellations will cost you anything from around $1,000 to $2,000, depending on how lucky you are with the coin flip. There are some players out there who will do this for every single character. All right? Those players have a name. They're called whales. Any gacha game would gladly trade 1 million of their players for just 1,000 of these whales because of how much of a financial impact they have. But the problem here is that many times these whales cannot afford this. They just do it anyway. This brings us back to this failed engagement. On March 19th, 2025, a user made a post on the Am I Overreacting subreddit with the title, Am I Overreacting? My fiance spent $600 on gacha. They go on to say, my fiance spent $600 on a gacha game without asking. I flipped out and now his entire family are calling me abusive and encouraging him to call off the engagement.
What?
For context, I work 55 hours a week and he drives Uber during the day while I'm at work. We are paycheck to paycheck.
Oh my.
You know, let's just put this in like, if the internet went away, Genshin just wouldn't be there. Like, you wouldn't have Genshin, you know, like, it just... At the end of the day, Genshin is not more important than your IRL life, like...
Holy shit! And the worst part is, Genshin's probably is the cheapest gacha of the bunch. I know there are some other gachas where, like some of these, like cosmetics cost like a few $100s. It's just, what the fuck? Imagine a world without gacha. What a time that would have been.
It's a world without gambling.
Oh my god.
Keep the addicts, you know?
I
love gambling. I love gambling.
As you can see, this post went absolutely viral, and she set the record straight from the beginning. She's the breadwinner in this relationship, all right? She works 55 hours a week. He works whenever he can, doing gig work. It definitely doesn't pay as much as she earns, that's for sure. She then posted these images with their texts, and this is when the incident took place. Let's read them. It starts off with her fiance saying, "Stop calling me." She then replies with, "We need to talk right now. Pick up now." Her fiance then replied with, "You're not being fair at all. I explained my boundaries to you, but you are not respecting them. This is exactly what blank says is abusive about you." And then she said, "You spent $600 on our credit card on a fucking game?" He then said, "I explained it already to you." And then she says, $600 for 2 virtual characters you don't need, without asking when we are paycheck to paycheck. That card was for emergencies with the Civic.
It is an emergency.
This dude has the gall to reply
I need my
with an
gacha
image
character
of Farina, which is one of the limited characters available in Genshin Impact right now. This has to be made up, dude.
I was saying it could have been so staged. That looks like it could have been staged, but I actually believe that some people are like that.
Some people are like that. I used to know a guy that knew another guy, right? That
No guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
yeah, that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy's cousin. Yeah, that knows a guy. But so bear in mind, these two couples aren't exactly well off, because they both can't stop spending their money on drugs, but you know, replace one addiction with another, at least for one side, right? Instead of doing drugs, he's just gambling on gacha games. Meanwhile, his girlfriend is doing drugs. So now they're both, it was a point of attrition, essentially, financially speaking. So they broke up because they're like, you're spending my money on games. It's like, you're spending my money on drugs. It's like, what the fuck?
You know, at least he wasn't doing drugs anymore. At least it was games.
Either that or he was like slowing his rolls for it. But regardless, I don't know these people. Bear in mind, I was just told about this. So I just thought that was insane. What the fuck? Gacha games just have a death grip on people for no reason.
Game's so good, makes you stop doing drugs.
Yes. Boobas.
Then says, "You told me you wanted her too, but you aren't happy for me, LMFAO. Actually, I'm done. I'm a 29-year-old man. I am allowed to make purchases without needing your permission. This is an abusive dynamic. Blank explained that very clearly to me." She then said, yes, I said I want Farina. I didn't say we should spend hundreds to get constellations. You are a fucking addict. You already spent all our Christmas money on it. So as you...
That sounds like you telling me about Overwatch that I'm an addict with Overwatch.
You are an addict, you fucking addict.
This is an abusive friendship.
You spend all our money on Overwatch skin, and then when it was for the Civic, what's wrong with you?
This is an abusive friendship. Like, you said you wanted the skins, so like.
Oh my god, I don't even. That's the same energy as giving somebody a Christmas gift, and the gift is something that they don't even want, but they got it for themselves.
Well, I thought it was pretty cool, so I'm like, I don't know why you're complaining.
Oh, I thought that was pretty stupid.
He didn't just pull for the character, he pulled for her constellations as well, which is completely optional. What does he reply to this?
Fuck you.
You are snooping into your fiance's purchases. You should take a look at yourself. She then replies with a middle finger.
Wait, you're snooping into your fiance purchase? Brother, it's a shared account.
Yes, it's a shared account then. It's also her finances. Like what?
Yeah, like you even see it on the message down here. This is a shared card that I set up for emergencies, and you went behind my back. Why don't you tell blank about your gambling addiction to video games? Holy.
Jesus,
She just straight up told him, go fuck yourself. Then said, this is a shared card that I set up for emergencies, and you went behind my back. Why don't you tell blank about your gambling addiction to video game characters? Her room temperature IQ fiance replied with, actually, blank told me coercion? I guess he means coercion. And I believe you are a narcissist personality.
What?
That is why you are continuing to try and control me and control my financial decision making. You know this is my values, and I have had Farina as my wallpaper forever.
What the fuck?
I refuse to be verbally abused for being myself. I am battling anxiety, and you do not care at all. I need to use that as an excuse. I need to go buy a Lamborghini right now with money I don't have, and if my mom confronts me, I'll be like, Mom, you know I've had a Lamborghini as my wallpaper like forever. Stop it. You're being controlling. You're a narcissist.
What the fuck what kind of mental gymnastic is this?
You know, 2 + 2 = 5. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. I'm suffering from anxiety.
And you're just a narcissist, you know? You're abusive.
Yeah, how fucking dare you question my actions? Repercussions? Consequences? No, this is your fault, you narcissist. How dare you, while I'm suffering from anxiety that you don't even care, and you're verbally degrading me, you're abusing me. How?
I'm being a selfish bitch or anything. Like.
It's just $600. It's not that bad, says every addict.
What's 600 more?
Yeah, double or nothing.
Exactly.
Go big or go home. That mortgage, it's just like, honey, you know that mortgage payment plan that we're dealing with? We lost the house. Woo, we don't gotta worry about it anymore.
Oh, we got Farina.
Oh my god, I'm sure this dude could. He would probably get a wallpaper skin for his car. It's a wrap, that's what it's called. He would probably get a wrap for his car with Farina on it.
Oh, probably.
100%.
Insane. This dude's almost 30. He then decides to impulsively end everything, saying this. I don't want to get married to you. I'm not talking on the phone. I emailed screenshots for my appointment tomorrow. Thank you for giving me horrible anxiety attack and ruining my night. And no, I didn't do a fucking thing with Farina yet because of your calls. Then she said, I will call Capital One and dispute the charge. Your account will be banned. This is true, by the way. If you spend money in Genshin Impact and you charge back, your account will have a negative balance. And if you don't bring it back to 0, then you'll get banned. What did he have to say to that? Try it, you will lose me forever.
Didn't you broke up with her?
Scottsdale for the night.
Right,
Stop
he literally cut off the marriage.
And we can talk
like what
then.
the fuck
Good
are we
night.
talking? What
A few minutes
empty
later,
thread?
he says this. Will you please answer my mom, please? I apologize for my reaction. As I said, my anxiety is bad today and I have to do better. I love you. You don't need to dispute the charges. I will get you the money soon. Blank can spot me 600 tonight, so can you text him your Venmo? Anxiety really bad, blank, please. Now look, Reddit is known to have a lot of fake posts, especially on subreddits like Am I the Asshole, with some of the craziest fan fiction you can imagine. But the thing is, here...
OP should totally accept the 600 and still dispute anyways.
I would feel bad because like they're getting it from a friend or like from someone else.
Yeah, like look, if you're gonna be an asshole, a piece of shit, to just go behind your fiance's back and spend it on virtual characters to gamble on, you deserve what's coming.
But Farina!
Farina, no!
I feel like Farina's not even the best character in the game. Like,
oh. How could my ex-wife, my now ex-wife, do this to me? She will never understand like you do, Farina. As he like just slowly...
No one understands me like you do.
Yeah, as he like slowly strokes his phone wallpaper with the picture of Farina. He's like, yo, no one understands me like you do, Farina.
No.
Oh my god.
It's very hard to fake this. This dude is clearly a man-child, all right? It's clear that he's overly attached to his mother, okay? He has no voice. She decides everything for him.
Balls.
And the guy's almost 30. The woman who made the post commented this a couple hours later saying, update, I am overwhelmed by all the replies. Thank you. I'm trying to read every comment. It feels obvious now that I was not overreacting. Yes, the card is in my name only and is not that old, but he saved the info somehow. The card has been in my bag, so I'm not sure how or when he got the info into his game. I am calling Capital One in the morning to dispute the charge. His mom left me a voicemail saying that I gave him a panic attack and to give him space. I did text his drug dealing friend to try and get the $600, but he left me on red. Also, he's currently online on Discord playing Genshin Impact at his mom's house. Hours later, she posts, update. Okay, I can't keep up with all the comments and messages I woke up to. I'm checking what I can. Thank you everyone for reading and telling me the truth. First, his family is very involved with his life for cultural reasons, but they have all demonized me since we met. His mom said I am never going to see him again due to the way I treat him. I got her on the phone and told her the engagement was off, and she started screaming that it's already off, so I can't end it. He has blocked me, including on Discord, which makes me think he saw my post. As for the $600, I woke up to a Venmo from his sketchy friend. I paid off the card and locked it. I would love to have disputed the charge, but even if I did, it would just put his Genshin account into a negative balance. Then he would have time to spend more to fix it. I have no doubt he would find a way to get another $600 and keep the account. As much as I want to blow up his drug, I am afraid of how he would react if he lost it. And we don't have shared accounts, but I have let myself be taken advantage of. I see that I fucked up by saying it was our credit card, and he's not even a co-signer on the lease, so I'm screwed because he doesn't actually have to pay rent anymore. I think the craziest thing in all this is that she actually
you know, I'm glad she mentioned what I was talking about earlier, like just take the 600, it's disputed anyways. Shit, I mean, I would do it. I'm petty like that.
Thought that she was overreacting. She actually had to make a post to verify with strangers, yo, am I in the right here? Am I making too much of a big deal? It's clear that this runs deeper though. The mom of the fiance is very fishy, and it seems that she's trying to control him to separate him from her so that she can reclaim him as her property. I mean, he moved in with her immediately as if she was planning it. After a few more hours passed by, she confirmed to a commenter saying engagement is off. So their wedding is never going to happen. Their engagement was cut short, and she is now single over a dude that can't control his spending on a video game. So much so that he stole her credit card from her purse when she wasn't looking, took her info, spent it, and then was shocked that she was shocked. Zero accountability.
Yes.
It's insane. But it happens more often than you think. Moist Critical actually made a video about this before me, okay? He was a bit faster than me, but there's a comment here that went through something similar, and it just shows that it's not an isolated incident. Like someone's ex-boyfriend spent $3,000 in 2 weeks on Genshin Impact right at the start. When confronted about it, he didn't just say that he was having an anxiety attack, he also added in a little bit more spice, saying that he's autistic. This eventually led him to have a financial crisis, and of course he blamed his girlfriend for that, which ruined their relationship. Guys, ultimately, gacha games can be fun. Anything can be fun, but in moderation. So if you're
the average gacha player, let's be honest here, these fucking whales are insane. Like, look, if you want to blow all your money away, I mean, just donate it to the channel here. You know, I could use it to pay my rent.
Give me get you your money.
Yeah,
You don't need it.
Give
Like,
give me your money. It's actually going to contribute to more content, paying my rent, putting food on the table here. So
buying skins and games. And, oh, don't worry about that one.
Shut the fuck up. They're not supposed to know
I'm
that.
You're going to play one, be very careful with your spending. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is, and I love you so much. Mwah.
Oh my god. Shout out to Mujin. That was W fucking video. Holy shit. That's insane. But I'm not surprised either. This is exactly what I expect from gacha players.
But Mom, my gambling. I need her. I need my waifu.
You
Please.
narcissist, how could you do this to me? I know I'm suffering from a panic attack and anxiety attack. Oh,
Oh no.
oh